Well, today in our Black in America segment, we're taking a look at how the slumping economy is affecting African Americans. True, it is true. All money is green, no matter what your color. But analysts say a higher unemployment rate for blacks means even tougher times in a fiscal slowdown. CNN's Stephanie Elam reports.
As the recession debate drags on, many blacks have already made up their minds.
We've all been hit by the economic terms as they are today.
Chrissy Lewis lost her project manager position in January after the company she worked for went bankrupt.
That meant that all of us were put out of a job with no notice, no severance, no last paycheck, nothing.
Chrissy says she wasted no time sending out emails and resumes within 5 minutes of getting the news. She also applied for temporary placement through Act One, a multi-million-dollar staffing company founded by Janice Bryan Howroyd in 1978.
Chrissy's story rang for us on a personal level after we got to know her, but when she walked in on top of her job.
She ended up working for the company.
Diversity is very important for Merck.
Maurice Garner and his wife had a 1-month-old son. They had just purchased a home when he lost his job.
I got pretty much a few weeks' notice. I found out in March and I was out in April, so it's a scary time.
He was prepared to do what it took to keep his family together.
You don't go out to the movies, you don't go out to eat, you do more eating in, you actually provide, pretty much contain yourself within your household.
After 2 months, he moved his family to Atlanta from Los Angeles for a job with a division of Act One. For Chrissy, finding a job had taken only a month, but in a recession, their quick transitions may be the exception.
Pretty much constant experience of black Americans in past recessions is that whatever happens to the overall numbers, the numbers look demonstrably worse for African Americans.
Even in a bull market, blacks endure recessionary levels of unemployment. That's according to the Center for Economic and Policy Research. So when the economy slows down, blacks are hit the hardest and take longer to recover.
If the recession follows the trends that previous recessions have, the African American unemployment rate could go to somewhere between 12 and 16%.
That's compared to between 6 and 9% for all Americans if this is a recessionary year. Education level has a lot to do with the disparity.
We have a large chunk of African Americans who have college degrees and more, but we have an even larger group who have less than a high school degree or only a high school degree. And those are the groups that tend to suffer the most in a recession.
Howroyd says the success stories come from those who focused on higher education, financial literacy, and wealth building.
Wealth allows you to survive an economy and not feel its impact on a personal level. We don't have very many African Americans who can say that is their story.
But as a corporate leader, Howroyd is determined to reverse those trends. Her faith is in Black America's ability to prosper.
My business survived in the early days primarily because I had wonderful family members who were highly educated, had jobs in major corporations, and were able to bring me a lot of that value into my company.
Stephanie Elam, CNN, Los Angeles.
We want to know, do you have questions about the issues facing Black America? Here's your chance to get answers from some of the most influential names. Go to irreport.com/dream and ask away. Your questions will be part of the CNN Essence magazine special event, Reclaiming the Dream. It's July 19th right here on CNN. Then make sure you join us for CNN Presents Black in America. It's a 6-hour television event airing July 23rd and 24th only on CNN. See a preview at cnn.com/blackinamerica. Veronica?